This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Aegis Capital 2015 Investor Growth Conference in Las Vegas. I have with me Dr. Joseph Kim from Inovio. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is INO. Joseph, welcome back to SNNLive.
Great to be here, Shelley. Thank you for having me here.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. A lot of great things since last time we spoke.
Now let's get an overview of the company first for investors.
Yeah, Inovio is a company that's taking cancer immunotherapies to the next level. We're developing DNA-based therapies that can treat cancers and infections, and we've proven that our products can work with our lead product, which successfully met all of the phase 2 efficacy and safety endpoints. And by the way, we just published the results in The Lancet, one of the world's top medical journals. We completed a second of the big pharma partnership deals just in the last 24 months. First in 2013 was with Roche for our Hep B product. And about a month ago, we did our head and neck and cervical cancer deal with MedImmune, which is part of the big pharma AstraZeneca.
Let's get specifically into the technology and the science, if you would, and what differentiates Inovio from all the other candidates out there seemingly in the same area.
Yeah, Inovio can generate in the patient's own body specific cancer-killing T cells, which are the Navy SEALs of your immune system. So, our mission is to make surgery and chemotherapy the thing of the past. And how we do this is we specifically generate and produce these cancer-killing T cells in the patient's own body that can recognize the cancer cells and destroy them. And that's how we can do that best. Inovio has shown to generate these killer T cells better with our products than any other competitors in the field, big and small.
When you talk about integrating your products into the system, this is a hard question to answer. I'm not asking for forward-looking statement, but when will patients be able to benefit from all of your wonderful technology?
So I think in the next few years, we'd love to get our VGX 3100, which is a treatment for clearing cervical neoplasia or dysplasia. So we will be taking that product into phase 3 registrational trials in 2016. And we're going to follow that up with our phase 2 studies that we're planning with MedImmune for our cervical cancer vaccine, INO 3112. So that will be going into phase 2 next year, as well as a whole host of other prostate cancer vaccine, as well as treatment for multiple solid tumors using the HTER as the antigen, INO 1400, that will be reporting interim data in 2016. So we have a lot of fantastic catalysts in the coming months.
It's always interesting to speak with you because when it comes to Inovio, I look back upon you when I first met you, and I've seen your growth and progress.
Right.
At the same time, I see that you're growing into a company that's across the board, like a platform, so that you're not just dealing with cervical, you're not just dealing with prostate or breast, etc. So let's really review that, how your platform is integral in the treatment of cancer.
Yeah, absolutely. One of our institutional shareholders told us that Inovio Pharmaceuticals remind him of Seattle Genetics in the early days. We have a platform that has multiple products, and our lead product seems to work very well. And we have multiple products coming down the pipeline addressing multiple cancers, solid tumors, prostate, breast, lung, pancreas, and so on. So it's great to have a platform that can pump out products today, tomorrow, and the next day. So when it comes to the core technology, it's really all about these killer T cells that we can specifically generate in the patients to have those T cells seek out and destroy the patient's own cancer cells wherever they're hiding out in the body. So we're very excited about the platform that we have put together, protected with over 900 patents globally, both issued and pending, and with multitude of big pharma partnerships and collaborations. By the way, besides the two big pharma partnerships, we have garnered over $130 million in non-dilutive government and NGO contracts and grants just in the last 6 years.
Where does all of this wonderful science come from?
Well, the company was started by myself and with my Ph.D. professor out of UPenn Medical School about 15 years ago, Professor David Weiner, who's considered the pioneer and the father of the field of DNA vaccines and therapies. So we started it, and then we attracted some of the top talents, scientific and technical minds in our business to help to develop these products. So we have a whole team of smart, brilliant engineers and scientists driving the advancements of our programs.
Well, you had a good student to start with. Let me ask you another question. In terms of the trend in your company, it seems like you can't resist this trend of working with big pharma. So is the designation of how you work with big pharma based on specific diseases? Is that the criteria? So that, obviously when you have a large pharma that's focused on cervical cancer, they would be the right candidate, so on and so forth. Is that a good question?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. I would say Inovio is extremely opportunistic in our partnerships. Obviously, we did a deal with Roche. We did a second deal with MedImmune AstraZeneca. One for infection, second for cancer. But we've out-licensed these two products, but we have 8 other clinical products in our pipeline. So we want to make sure that we're not giving away the house. Rather, these partnerships are used as the means to get to the end, which is to bring enough resources and power behind our programs to carry it through. So some of these pipeline products, we're going to further license out to other big pharma companies. And some we're going to retain all the way through the completion of phase 3 and through commercialization.
So that's good information. I was glad that you answered that. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get a website for you from Dr. Kim.
It's inovio.com. Inovio.com is our website.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Joseph Kim, Inovio, publicly traded stock, and the symbol is INO. I'm Shelley Kraft, this is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the Aegis Capital 2015 Investment Growth Conference in Las Vegas. Dr. Kim, always a pleasure to see you.
Great to be here. Thank you.